Gemma Collins has said David Haye and Jimmy Bullard should be disgusted with themselves in a scathing rant after storming off set during the I'm a Celebrity finale. The All-Stars series, which has been plagued with bullying rows and controversial spats between feuding castmates, Adam Thomas, Jimmy and David, descended into chaos last night. Adam, 37, who was voted the winner, had the opportunity to speak to Jimmy, after allegedly calling him the C-word in an explosive clash when the footballer called him a celebrity in one of the trials, which left Adam in danger of going home. The clash became so heated that Gemma Collins and Sunita stormed off stage as Jimmy went around each campmate to ask if they thought Adam's behavior was aggressive and abusive. Now, Gemma has taken to social media to publicly condemn Jimmy and David in a scathing rant, writing, "Jimmy Bullard and David Haye should be absolutely disgusted with themselves." In another Instagram story, she could be seen with her stepson Tristan, as they both defended Adam from bullying by his co-stars. She said, "We loved the I'm a Celebrity final last night, but we was very upset, wasn't we? Tell everyone why we was upset because someone was bullying Adam." Gemma said her night had been ruined by the tense exchanges and sweetly asked Tristan what it had taught him in life, to which he replied, "To never bully." She shared another clip where Tristan sent an adorable supportive message to Adam following his win. Viewers watched as Gemma followed Sunita in leaving the set as Jimmy Bullard accused Adam of being abusive, aggressive and intimidating during an expletive row during the pre-recorded show last year. That Oi Boy hitmaker seemingly threw her support behind Bullard as she told the audience, "Guys, you weren't there, I was there and it was aggressive and abusive, we were shaking." Jimmy admitted he had to leave for personal reasons and that if he didn't say I'm a celebrity in the challenge, he would not have received his full pay. "Listen, Adam and all of you can be upset with me and I absolutely threw him under the bus, I get it and I'll wear that," Jimmy said. "But what I don't stand on, is someone being abusive, aggressive and intimidating, I don't stand on that." Welcoming Ant and Dec to share their opinion on the matter, Jimmy said, "You, pointing to the hosts, were there and you didn't show any of that footage. You didn't show any of the C-bombs, it's a liberty," Jimmy fumed. Ant argued, "The reason we didn't air the C-bomb is because that is unbroadcastable. I was there and I didn't think it was intimidating. I was there, Jim." During Adam's opportunity to speak, he said, "I take full responsibility for my actions and yes, emotions were definitely running high in that moment. I have nothing but love for Jimmy in that moment. I have apologized to Jimmy on numerous occasions and I do take everything that he is saying into account and the only thing I can do is apologize. That is not how I want to show myself off and I have never shown myself off like that before or after that. I do apologize, Jimmy." "Funny way of showing it," David interjected before Ant and Dec furiously told him to stop interrupting. David continued, "I like to say how I see it, I like to keep it real and what I have seen is a lot of editing to make this poor guy," pointing to Adam, "the victim so the people will support him. We all had banter back and forth, a lot of it was cut out from their side. But I think it is time for the truth." This week, Adam revealed he was receiving therapy on his At Home with the Thomas Brothers podcast, as he emotionally said his feud with boxer David F.'d with him. Breaking down in tears, Adam said, "It was like being back in school again and although it wasn't physical bullying or anything like that, and I'm not saying it's bullying, but he was just mind-effing me. And I just never stuck up for myself whilst I was in there and I was like bro, I wish I stuck up for myself. That was beating me up more than anything," he continued. "I'm not the same person, like I know for a fact I am not the same person as I was when I went into the jungle to when I came out. It's changed me and that's no over-exaggeration. I'm in therapy now because, like it's fed with me mentally because I just thought, how is this happening? I'm a 37-year-old man. I'm like, how am I letting some other person do this to me in here?" David has continued to take swipes at Adam, including a vile social media jibe as well as claiming the dad of two was paid between £20 to £25k per day for his appearance on the ITV show. Following his win, Adam posted a beaming snap himself and Caroline, with whom he shares 11-year-old son Teddy and 7-year-old Elsie Rose. He penned, "I walked through this journey with my heart first, no matter what came my way. It was not always easy, there were moments that could have broken me, but I stayed true to myself, and that is something I will always be proud of." He went on, "I have realized that when people try to dim your light, it says more about them than it ever will about you. This experience has shown me my strength in ways I never imagined. Not because of any title or recognition, but because I stayed kind, I stayed grounded, and I stayed real. Family means everything to me, and there is one person who has been my rock through it all. Happy birthday to my beautiful wife. You have stood by me when things were tough and reminded me of my strength when I needed it most. I would not be who I am without you." Adam continued, "To everyone who supported me, who believed in me and showed love, thank you, it means more than I can ever put into words. And to those who doubted me or tried to bring me down, I carry no negativity towards you. I have already won in the ways that matter most. I have love, I have happiness, and I have stayed true to myself, and that is something no one can ever take away from me. I hope one day you can do the same."